we are covering the 7 subtests of the Test of Basic Aviation Skills, or TBAS, a critical component of the AFOQT for any aspiring Air Force pilot. The TBAS isn't about what you know, it's about what you can do, specifically measuring psychomotor skills, spatial ability, and your capacity to multitask under pressure. These results combine with your AFOQT pilot score and flying hours to generate your Pilot Candidate Selection Method, or PCSM score, which is a primary metric used by selection boards. While we're focusing on the AFOQT's TBAS today, the principle of testing for specific aptitudes is common across many military exams, from the SIFT for Army aviators to subtests within the ASVAB that determine line scores for MOS or AFSC eligibility. The first subtest is Directional Orientation. This measures your spatial orientation abilities. You'll see a map with a UAV icon indicating its heading and a forward-looking camera view of a target area. A voice will instruct you to select a target to the north, south, east, or west, relative to the UAV's perspective, not your own. The exam trap here is the mental rotation. Candidates lose precious seconds second-guessing their orientation. Speed and accuracy are equally critical. Next are the tracking subtests, which progressively build on each other. Horizontal tracking, airplane tracking, and then both combined. Using rudder pedals for the horizontal task and a joystick for the two-dimensional airplane tracking, these tests measure your fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. The key exam challenge is avoiding target fixation. You must make small, smooth, and predictive inputs rather than large, reactive jerks. When the tasks are combined, the test intentionally divides your attention, a core theme of the entire TBAS. Following the tracking tests are tasks designed to overload you. The emergency procedures test flashes a scenario and a required response code that you must recall and type correctly, all while continuing to perform tracking tasks. This is a direct measure of your ability to handle an unexpected event without losing control of the primary task. Similarly, the 3-digit listening test pipes auditory numbers into your headset, requiring you to respond to specific target numbers while still tracking. The most common failure is letting one task completely fall apart while focusing on the other. The exam is measuring your ability to manage the cognitive load. Finally, the instrument tracking subtest simulates a basic instrument scan. You will monitor several gauges and use the controls to keep them within their green zones. This is not about knowing what the instruments are, but about developing an efficient scan pattern and responding to deviations in a timely manner. The common trap is an inefficient scan, where a candidate stares at one instrument for too long while another goes into the red. The unifying thread through all these subtests is multitasking. To help remember the core skills evaluated, use the mnemonic phrase, "Do multiple actions hurriedly, even listening to instruments." This covers directional orientation. Multi-tracking, the combined tasks, airplane tracking, horizontal tracking, emergency procedures, listening tasks, and instrument scanning. Ultimately, the TBAS is designed to see if you can handle the immense cognitive demands of a modern cockpit. The test is designed to push you until you fail. Your score is determined by how far you can go before that happens. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.